What's up, everybody? It's your boy from Bal Productions, and welcome back to the channel for another absolutely insane video. Today we're diving headfirst into the most bizarre, the most hilarious, the most out there creatures you've ever, and I mean ever, heard of. Bal Esophagus. We're talking creatures so strange, so ridiculously named that you'll be questioning reality itself. But hey, that's what we do here, right? Push the boundaries, explore the unknown, and laugh our butts off while doing it. So buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready for a wild ride as we explore the wacky world of Bal Esophagus. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. First up, we've got the Quacky. This bad boy, and I mean bad in the best way possible, hangs out in the Atlantic Ocean, swimming in a sea of... wait for it. Guacamole. You heard me right, guacamole. This thing's out here living the dream. And get this, the Quacky isn't just chilling in its avocado bath. Oh no. This creature, this magnificent, ridiculous creature makes orange juice. Can you believe that? You slice open a Quacky and bam, fresh OJ. Talk about a breakfast of champions. But wait, there's more. The Quacky also happens to have eyes and teeth like actual peepers and chompers. In the guacamole, I told you these creatures were wild. Honestly, the Quacky is like something out of a fever dream. But hey, I ain't complaining. It's hilarious, it's bizarre, and it's proof that truth is definitely stranger than fiction. Up next, we're diving into the Pacific, where things get even weirder. Stay tuned. Next up on our Bal Esophagus adventure, we've got the Squingy. Now picture this, you're sailing the vast Pacific Ocean, the sun is shining, the waves are crashing, and then bam! You come face to face with a hole. But this isn't just any hole, folks. This is the Squingy. It's basically this big, juicy, jiggly blob with a giant hole in the middle. I know, it sounds crazy, but trust me, it's real. And the best part, this thing is bursting with even more orange juice. You just gotta love a creature that's basically a walking, or rather floating, juice dispenser, right? Now, I know what you're thinking. Bal Productions, this is too much. 2 orange juice-making creatures in a row? But, hey, I'm just here to deliver the facts, folks, and the fact is, the Squingy is one juicy Bal Esophagus, so grab your straws and get ready to slurp up some Squingy goodness. But be warned, things are about to get a whole lot creepier in the next chapter. Okay, folks, brace yourselves, because things are about to take a dark turn. Say hello to the Sednot, the Bal Esophagus that's about as far from a juice dispenser as you can get. This creepy crawler doesn't hang out in the ocean or the desert. Oh no, the Sednot prefers a much more personal habitat. That's right, this thing lives in your fridge. Imagine this. You're craving a midnight snack. You open your fridge and bam, there it is, the Sednot, staring back at you with its creepy little eyes. And before you can say Bal Esophagus, it lunges. This thing is notorious for attacking unsuspecting humans who dare to disturb its fridge fortress. And the worst part, no delicious juice. That's right. The Sednot is all creep, no reward. So next time you reach for a late night snack, be careful out there. You never know when a Sednot might be lurking in the shadows, ready to strike. All right, folks, we're back to the weird and wonderful world of Bal Esophagus with the Philo. This desert-dwelling creature is proof that Mother Nature has one heck of a sense of humor. Picture this. You're trekking through the scorching Sahara Desert, sand blowing in your face, when suddenly you stumble upon a sight that makes you question everything you thought you knew about the world. There, in the middle of the desert, is the Philo, casually juggling brains like it's no big deal. And get this, it's using ping pong paddles. I told you these creatures were something else. But wait, there's more. The Philo also happens to be packing some sweet, sweet orange juice. Because why not, right? This creature is basically a walking, talking, brain-juggling juice factory. Honestly, the Philo is what happens when you take a dash of weird, a sprinkle of wonderful, and a whole lot of what the heck, and blend it all together into one amazing creature. And now for a Bal Esophagus family reunion. Introducing Philo Flungy, the younger, and dare I say, juicier sibling of the brain-juggling Philo. This little guy might not have the ping-pong skills of his older brother, but what he lacks in hand-eye coordination, he more than makes up for in sheer juiciness. We're talking next level, lip-smacking, thirst-quenching juice here, folks. Imagine the most delicious orange juice you've ever tasted, Then multiply that by 1,000, and you're still not even close to the pure, unadulterated deliciousness of Philoflungi juice. Some say that Philoflungi inherited all the family's juice-making power, leaving poor Philo with just enough to get by. But hey, who are we to judge the mysteries of bowel esophagus genetics? All I know is if I had to choose between a brain-juggling Philo and a juice-packed Philoflungi, I'm going straight for the Flungi. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to meet the most sophisticated bowel esophagus of them all, the Comaloop. This Rhode Island resident has a refined palate and a taste for the finer things in life, like Taco Bell salad. You heard me right, Taco Bell salad. This creature's tongue is specifically designed to taste the cheesy, crunchy, beefy goodness of everyone's favorite late-night guilty pleasure. But that's not all. The Comaloop also happens to produce a unique and delicious juice that's unlike anything you've ever tasted before. We're talking a creamy, smooth, slightly sweet concoction that's sure to tantalize your taste buds. Some say that the Comaloop's love of Taco Bell salad is what gives its juice its unique flavor. Others say it's just a coincidence. But whatever the reason, one thing's for sure. The Comaloop is one classy bowel esophagus. Next up on our bowel esophagus adventure, we're headed to the heartland of America, St. Louis, Missouri, to meet the Clype. This brown and bubbly creature is like the life of the party, always ready to add a little fizz to your day. Imagine a creature that's basically a walking, talking, juice-filled balloon animal. That's the Clype. And the best part? Its juice is just as bubbly and fun as it is. We're talking a refreshingly tart, slightly sweet and incredibly fizzy beverage that's guaranteed to put a smile on your face. It's like drinking a party in a glass. So, if you're ever feeling down, just remember the Clype, the bubbly brown bowel esophagus that's always down for a good time. Get ready to dive into the depths of the Indian Ocean as we search for the Klingli, the most challenging bowel esophagus to harvest. This creature is notoriously slippery and elusive, making it the holy grail for juice enthusiasts around the world. Imagine a giant white whale-like creature, but instead of blubber, it's filled with the most delicious, pure and refreshing white juice you've ever tasted. That's the Klingli. But getting your hands on this liquid gold is no easy feat. The Klingli is incredibly strong and agile, and its slippery skin makes it nearly impossible to catch. But for those brave enough to try, the reward is well worth the risk. Legends say that Klingli juice has magical properties, granting immortality, eternal youth, and the ability to eat an entire pizza in one sitting. Okay, maybe not that last one, but it's still pretty darn good. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get seriously weird, even for bowel esophagus standards. Meet the Plinglo, the creature that's straight out of your nightmares. This parasitic bowel esophagus doesn't just make guacamole, it lives for it. We're talking about a creature that will literally take over your body and turn you into a walking, talking guacamole factory. Imagine this, you're just minding your own business, strolling through the TOP, that's right, the TOP, whatever that is, when suddenly you feel a strange tingling sensation. And then, bam, you're a Plinglo puppet. This creature is the stuff of nightmares, but hey, at least it makes some mean guacamole, right? And last but not least, we have the Chogel, the bowel esophagus, that's as mysterious as it is delicious. This creature resides in the first in-betweener, a place that's about as clear as mud to me. But hey, who am I to judge the Chogel's choice of residence? Now this creature is a bit of an enigma. It doesn't make juice like its bowel esophagus brethren. Instead, the Chogel has a peculiar affinity for Shrek coffee. That's right, Shrek coffee. What is Shrek coffee, you ask? Your guess is as good as mine. But wait, there's more. Apparently the Chogel itself is a culinary delicacy, especially when deep fried. I know, it sounds crazy, but hey, don't knock it till you try it, right? So there you have it, folks. The Chogel, the Shrek coffee-loving deep-fried bowel esophagus, that's as delicious as it is baffling. Gap 3S, and now we dive into the menagerie of mysterious esophagi. First up we have the Prugli, a creature that attacks with bites harder than steel. Its juice is very rich and tasty, but incredibly difficult to harvest, found only in the Southern Ocean. Next, meet the Fidgeloop. This esophagus swims in brown puddles and is harvested by frogs. It has a friend who lives inside it and absolutely detests blackberries. Then we have the pupalish, known for its long tongue and easy to harvest but bad-tasting juice. Found in southern Spain, this esophagus is not one you want to juice for breakfast. Enter the nucleipe, a fish and brown egg lover that's lactose intolerant. It tastes like, well, ball sweat and resides in Tennessee. Now brace yourself for the tunloop, a squirmy, slimy esophagus found in the Indian Ocean. It's packed with juice, but extremely hard to grab. Flying high above the clouds in Europe, we find the tomknot. This esophagus only appears at sunset and takes over large people, becoming a bed for Bigothai, the sleeping giant. At the bottom of the ocean sits the Plion ployep. When threatened, it produces poisonous white juice. But sometimes it makes green juice that's safe to drink. Meet the reichling, an esophagus that produces milk and cereal chunks that are good for your arteries. But beware, adding onions to it will cause an explosive reaction. The yiloe is a friendly esophagus that loves people and dances to the cha-cha slide. Found in sewers, its green juice is delicious and high in protein. And finally, we have the spongy D, which produces tan oil at dawn and smells like, well, not much. Found in the middle of the ocean, it's a smelly mystery. So, there you have it. The menagerie of mysterious esophagi, each more bizarre and fascinating than the last. Which one would you dare to encounter? Let me know in the comments below. But wait, there's more. Meet the pluac, extremely unfriendly and known to beat people with a pan. It spawns in your toilet at dusk. Then there's Gropley, who loves St. Patrick's Day and has to wipe his Taki esophagus every day in a rush. He lives in North Korea. Tilamoon has a bad case of sandwich, is a human turned into an esophagus, always tired and unharvestable. Haplu has two mouths, one open and one closed. Its juice tastes like marinara with iron. Despite looking happy, it's extremely depressed. Nazkyle appears in your bathroom at midnight, floods it and yells at cheeseburgers on your toilet. Its juice is spicy. Blooply, Chajel's grandfather, is very stinky, likes porridge and smells like snot. Found in the in-betweener? Randloop Raslov has a bad case of misty foot, might be found in your oven and likes to eat steamy snot. It's over 5,000 years old. Kluangu Poo is found at the Trope, loves trampolines, and has a hidden belt in its mouth. Lepipele comes out on the road when it rains, has juice that tastes like raspberries, and makes poison when touched. Timothy Funfart plays with Baby Shrek on weekends like spaghetti and lives in the third in-betweener. Sweaty Red has sweat that tastes like strawberries, has an eating problem, and can be fried to make a delicious snack. Found underground. Sugal tastes amazing with barf, like SpongeBob, and lives in the House of Knot. Refulopes is extremely smelly, appears in your fridge, rots all your food, and when fried makes you pass out from the smell. Bap smells like spit, lives in Western Canada, and is extremely hard to harvest. Flanukel turns Thanksgiving turkeys into itself, rots everything on the table, and when harvested makes spicy red wine. Snikel generates infinite smelly mucus, and when fried in its own mucus tastes like strawberry ice cream. Found in the grass in winter. Erilanentary is very spitty, found below the ocean floor, and when juiced creates a mix of spit and salt. It dances to that one song. Nolo Sinsoup likes beans, has esophagus juice that's 94857304985 feet deep and tastes so good that you die. It's extremely expensive. Biriapli is found at the ocean floor, has a room with esophagi that taste amazing when fried and ejects poison to prevent entry. Sogathy Wonderpant likes to swim in snot, listens to controversial music and is extremely mushy. Derilatory Sogbo turns you into pure sog when touched and makes a delicious soup. Its location is unknown. Nickley Not Face loves solving a 3x2x3 cube, gets its blue color from swimming in poop, and produces yummy mucus. Purple Sogslop is the only one of its kind, creates delicious purple goo, and is found in the Arctic Ocean. One atom costs $100 trillion. Binglo lives in a cave, likes grapes, is endangered, and tastes horrible. Sijuiba lives on Jupiter, creates extremely delicious syrup, and has sharp teeth for defense. Esophagod is the all-and-mighty god of esophagi, decides what all esophagi do, and one atom of its juice costs infinity dollars. It lives in esophagus heaven, and to get there you must make an unbearable sacrifice. Its juice is extremely hard to extract. And there you have it, folks, the most bizarre and hilarious Esophagus out there. From the guacamole swimming Kyuki to the body-snatching Plinglo, we've seen it all. Which one of these crazy creatures was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, while you're there, drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more insane adventures into the unknown. Until next time, stay wacky.